Dave, it seemed like there was a concerted effort to get the ball in the paint in the second half, whether it was going down to the bigs or you guys getting in there as guards as well.
Yeah, we got a great low post presence and Victor and Odie here, so we wanted to utilize that. But we also saw some things at the halftime. We were down low. We wanted to exploit that.
How frustrating is it to know you guys got that close to pulling this off and started as slow as you did?
Very. As I said before, our fan base deserves that win. And to get that close, it hurts for sure.
Odie, can you talk a little about just what kind of was going well for you? You had a really good second half. Able to cut to the rim, make some dunks. How big was that for you guys to get back at it with that behind your back there?
I mean, it was huge, but we all started, doing our roles on the team. Everyone started moving the ball, started playing together, and decided, we got to really step it up in the second half.
David, the shots weren't falling early for you guys. Was that just not falling, or was there good defense there? What happened there at the start?
They came out. They had a great game plan defensively. You could tell they scouted well. But it also wasn't just falling for us. And we needed to share it a little more and get some live ball stops on defense. So I think those three things was the main factors in that.
David, you took over for a stretch there in the second half. Just did you flip a switch at some point? No, you had to get going, and then maybe walk us through that last three that you knocked into.
Yeah, what was going through my mind, I was like, the shot's not falling right now. So I was like, do I want to, be ultra unselfish? Do I want to be aggressive? It was one of those things I said, last year, we got a great team. I want to win for this team, so I'm going to go out swinging. It was kind of one of those things. And we got guys like Odie who stepped up and was huge. Victor, who was huge. Lander and Shui, who was huge down the stretch. Those are positives for sure.
Odie, you were a big part of that run late, especially giving the spark off the bench. What was your mindset there when you got off the bench and gave them the spark there?
I was really just locked in on a defensive end. I think it all starts with stops. I think it all starts on defense, everyone being bought in and doing their part. And then, coming down the floor, it just makes everything else easier.
Odie, how difficult was that matchup with the two bigs, Fremantle and Nunji, and the versatility they were able to use in that front court?
Props to Xavier. Nunji, Fremantle, good players. They where they at for a reason. And I thought we did a good job prior to the game, scouting, trying to really lock in on the defensive end and what they're gonna do. But props to them. They did a good job.
53 second half points. Talk about what the adjustments were there at the second half. You finished the second half shooting 63%. What was the message there at halftime to get that spark going for you guys?
Like I said, I think it all started on defense. And the second we were able to get stops, we were able to string together stops and push up the floor, especially in transition, and just make wide open plays for everyone else to start sharing the ball.
David, you consistently got to the free throw line with your pump fake in the second half and got defenders in the air. Did you know that Xavier was going to be ultra aggressive and try and block your shot like that? Because it was really effective in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. Me and Coach had a conversation before the game, and we knew that their game plan was going to be ultra aggressive. In the last couple of games, I haven't really got to the free throw line, so I wanted to be aggressive. And they was playing pack line defense as well. They know we got multiple threats like Chaz and Odie and Victor, so they kind of wanted to stop that.
Was that intentional at the end, the technical foul on the timeout from Coach?
Yeah. This is another example of how smart Coach West is. We kind of wanted to, our best chance was to get a tech because we was down one, and they were going to miss the free throw. So by the time they missed the free throw, we got the rebound, and the time would have been up. We wouldn't have time to heave it. But if you get a technical foul, they get to shoot. We go down three, but at least we get a chance to have a set play and a set three.
David, how much was shot selection really focused on at halftime when it came to adjustments?
For sure. Ken Martin came at halftime, excuse my language, he got on our ass. And that's what we needed. We said you got to share, you got to play together. It ain't about individuals, it's about the team. And we all had to look in the mirror, and when you got an OG like that come in and demand that from us, we had to respond. So now we got to respond to Wes Miller, who's our head coach, just like how we respond to Ken Martin, and we will, because Coach Wes do a great job of coaching us, and we'll have his back.
David, how was that environment? Loss aside, maybe that was the best environment that you've experienced here at Cincinnati?
Oh, for sure. Got chills out there. Just thank you to the fans who came out there and who were watching us from TV. We for sure felt the love, and they got to help get us back in the second half.
David, you touched a little bit on that 4-point play at the end of the game. What did you see there, though, and could you believe that it went in? I mean, what'd you see there?
Yeah, I didn't know if it was going. When it left my hands, I felt it was going to be good. But I was just trying to get 3 free throws. I knew they was going to be ultra aggressive. They knew I was going to shoot the ball probably because I was ultra aggressive the plays before that. So I kind of wanted to be savvy, and it was able to go in as well.
Scott.
Cody, as a big man, what did it mean to have Kenyon Martin come in and light you guys up a little bit? I mean, obviously it affected you.
Right. I mean, shoot. I think I speak for everybody when I say, like, he really just brought us all up. Like, everyone was just motivated. Everyone was ready to, lock in and just go out there and play our hearts out. I mean, seeing him come in, talk to us, let us know what he had to do, what we got to do as a team and everything, it was just, it was really crazy. It was sort of surreal for me, too. Like, it's my first time seeing him here it was just wild. But definitely got us riled up. Got us back in the second half.
David, can you kind of talk about the matchup against Sule? You guys obviously both had really good games. How much fun is that for you as a point guard to kind of go toe-to-toe with a guy like that?
Talk about Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, he got my respect for sure. We hugged it out after the game. There's mutual respect there. I see why he on draft boards for sure. And I knew that coming into it was going to be a dogfight. I wanted to bring it to him. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, come out on the winning side of that. He was, but much respect to him. And matchups like that, make me better as a player for sure. And I'm grateful for players like him.
They still shot it decent in the second half. Was it adjustment, execution? Maybe you ran them off the 3-point line a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. But we just kind of wanted to be ultra aggressive. We felt like we were just letting them run their sets and kind of dictate the tempo. We wanted to just be ultra aggressive, and we were able to play in the passing lanes and kind of run them off a little bit.
One more. Are we good? Thank you, guys.